Good morning, America. It's October 16th, 23 days before the election, and I would like to take this time to apologize to each and every one of you for my candidate of choice actions and words lately, Mr. Donald J. Trump. But before I do that, I would just like to ask a couple of things first. First of all, let's all get out there and vote November 8th. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, liberal, whatever. Just make sure you go out and vote. You must make sure you do what's best for America and yourself. Don't go out there and vote just because your party says you have to. Okay? That's rule number one. Do what's best for yourself and do what's best for America. Remember, we are all God's children, one nation under God, okay? Not one party. And for the latter about the apologies, Mr. Trump, I'm referring to the recent ones about the audio. Um, let's face it, I can sit here and throw you a few lines and then go back to one of old Hillary's favorite lines and say, what difference does it make now? Well, pertaining to the Benghazi incident where 4 Americans lost their lives, if you don't know. But anyways, it does make a difference because nobody wants to hear those words. Nobody wants their children to hear it. Nobody wants their children to speak it later on or say, well, Mr. Trump said it. Sure, I understand that. He has apologized numerous times, and yet people don't seem that it's legit or good enough. So maybe if people hear it from a supporter, we can just end this case once and for all. But yeah, it does make a difference. You shouldn't go around talking about people like that. You don't talk about grabbing people's parts, and it's just not right. It's disrespectful and immoral. And I'm sure he feels very, degrading about it. I'm sure he never knew he was going to be running for president, and I'm sure he never knew those words were going to come back to haunt him. So, I can sit there and go on about the negatives and the pros. I mean, either way, but why? Let's just put it to rest and think about the issues at hand here. I'm not going to apologize for one thing, and that thing being the media. I've been watching the debates and primaries for close to 9 months, and when I first started watching them, I was watching CNN network for 1 to 3 hours on a daily basis sometimes. They were always talking about Trump. Never positive. It was always a negative. And you know what? It's pretty comical how the media sits there and says that they're being fair, and they are not being fair. I'm telling you right now. I was watching CNN, and every time that they would talk about Trump, it was always negative, and they're using him as like their little clown boy. Okay, the circus with the clown boy, and but what the circus didn't realize is that the clown boy would soon turn into kind of like a superhero for the middle class, and people liked his ideas. And now that people like his ideas, his support level has grown, and now they can't handle it. So it happened about 2/3 of the way through the elections. CNN would start broadcasting how Cruz or Rubio was leading in the state for the primaries, but yet it would always be Trump winning. So what they were trying to do is keep people at bay from not going out and vote. So that's what they're trying to do again here with this latest incident. With these words, that was wrong. But what is really wrong is how the news had this clip for quite some time. They're going to deny it, but they had it. Okay, so they have this clip, and they started releasing this clip like months ago and saving Mr. Trump millions of dollars of his own money, mind you, his own money half the time. Where the Clinton Foundation or the Clinton party is having all these gatherings and speeches, and she's getting millions here, millions there. She's not even campaigning. Now that's another thing let's talk about. Donald Trump is campaigning on a daily basis, going city to city, state to state, doing live interviews. Where's Hillary? She's laying low. She don't want to know nothing. She don't want to be out there with you American people. I'm telling you, look at it. The facts state themselves. So to get to the media part, they had this tape all along. Why did they not just come out with it later on and end it then? No, they used him as Clown Boy. Clown Boy's making us money. He's bringing us in viewers. Look at our network viewers. Well, I tell you what, their ratings are going down now, and they're going down big time. And I can guarantee you one thing, Fox News, their ratings are probably going up, okay? The Handy Show and the O'Reilly Factor are the two legit shows that I have seen out there. And I'm not just saying that. Trust me. I went from CNN to Fox because I couldn't handle CNN's bigotry. So, with that being said, they have this tape. They should have released it months ago. No, instead they make Donald Trump, waste all this money, his employees' time, the money lost is just, it's unreprehensible, whatever you want to call it. It's just not right. You don't do that to people. That's how that party is working. They're out to hurt the American people. For the Afro-American people, the Latinos, Hispanics, the undecided people, I feel for you people. Look at your inner cities. Look what's going on. Look what's going around. Everybody talks about this stop and frisk, how it doesn't work. Well, I tell you what, I live in New York, and it did work. It worked for a couple of years. It's not like the cops just go out there and frisk people. You really got to be doing something dumb or illegal to be stopped and frisked, pretty much, right? I'm not sure what would be best for your inner cities, but look at it this way. They've been run by Democrats, haven't they? And you've gone nowhere. It's like Mr. Trump says, every 4 years they tell you this, they tell you that, they tell you this, they tell you that. Next thing you know, after the election, they're like, hey, see you later, catch you next time around. I want everybody to be better off than what they are now, okay? We need change. Do not listen to the media. They are the most bogus things out there. They do nothing but bash Trump. Now, all these ladies that come forward lately, do you notice how it happened right before this? They came right out and said they wanted to do the most damage they could to Trump. So now all these ladies come out, and it's funny how at the debate, Cooper is saying, so are you saying you never groped these women, Mr. Trump? Did you never grope these women? The whole time Mr. Trump is trying to answer his first question, and Mr. Cooper wants to make sure that Mr. Trump says, I've never made this, I've never groped anybody. Well, next thing you know, a couple of days later, he's groping everybody in New York, wherever, probably every state he's been in, but it's just the way it is. It's just the way the media builds it up. It's nothing but one big smoke screen, people. Let's not forget about the real issue. Let's not forget about Hillary's basket full of emails, okay? You probably don't even hear about that stuff. I'm telling you, you got to start watching different shows. The Hannity Show and the O'Reilly Factor. 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, Fox News. I can sit here and go on and on and on. They've got all the stats. They've got everything. I'm telling you, people, she is crooked as crooked gets. That whole party. The whole White House is turning out to be crooked from what these emails say. Now, you people say, oh, that's illegal. They're saying the Russians did it. They blame everything on the Russians. Russians. Who's to say it's not coming from their own party? Who's to say it's not somebody that actually has a heart and wants good for the people? It could very well be somebody from their own party. It seems like everybody that well, I shouldn't say this, but it seems like an awful lot of people that come in contact with them come up missing, if you know what I mean. So that's another caper. You can go online and check that stuff out too. So I'm just saying, let's not just hear out of one ear and see out of one eye. Let's open the other ear and see out of the other eye, okay? That's all I'm asking for you people. Don't believe the media. They are very disrespectful. They've done nothing but use Mr. Trump as their clown boy in their circus to bring the ratings up. And then when Clown Boy got strong, he became the superhero. They're trying to destroy him. It's as simple as that. They don't want what's best for America. They want what's best for the Democrats and Hillary Clinton. For some reason, they are hung-ho about this party. And another thing, now they're trying to break their religions up. That ain't good. I tell you right now, we make up like 25-30% of the votes. We need these people to go down. We need you people to go out and vote. Vote for Trump, okay? Sure, words hurt, but actions do a lot more damage. And that Mrs. Clinton has done a lot of damage. Could you imagine the damage she'll do if she's elected president? I don't even want to think about it. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day, and make sure you go out and vote November 8th. Thank you for your time.